Hey friends, Michael Butler here with Beyond Publishing. Welcome back to Books on the Beach. I'm here at Huntington Beach, the dog beach. Just a few minutes ago, this beach was lined with dozens of dogs. People love to bring their dogs here. We're talking about marketing your book. You know, ideally you want to be marketing your book 12 to 24 months before it's published. So the time to start marketing your book is when you're writing your book. And the best thing to do is include little tidbits, include nuggets with your readers and followers on Facebook. It doesn't matter if it's fiction or nonfiction. It's about embedding the story, right? Everybody likes the director's cut. Everybody likes behind the scenes. I remember when my sons, I've got 4 grown sons now, when they were young, we watched every Disney movie there was, okay? Rescuers Down Under was my favorite, and I think theirs too. It was great. That eagle coming down, it was awesome. So what is your story? People want to see the behind the scenes. They want to know why you wrote the book. We're at the dog beach today because people want you to tweet a picture of your dog, post a picture of your dog that's sitting there watching you at the typewriter or the computer every day, right? Nobody really uses a typewriter anymore. So give us some insight, some behind the scenes, why you wrote it, what you hope to accomplish, but also tie it into the bigger picture, tie it into your platform, tie it into your brand, your mission, your life mission. That's huge right there. So one example is our female health author, Anya G. She wrote a book on endometriosis. The waves are about to get me here. Her book, Alone in the Crowd, Living Well with Endometriosis. She's a Chernobyl survivor, for those of you that are old enough to remember the nuclear disaster in Ukraine, Chernobyl, Ukraine. And it caused some serious health problems. I mean, to this day, there's a lot of health problems in that region with the people that live there. And so with her story of overcoming endometriosis through natural wellness and methods, her book's now being translated into 6 languages. She started a global movement helping women that struggle with endometriosis and women's health. And it's not just in English. She's translating her website into Polish, into Spanish, into Russian, into Mandarin. So you can start a movement, and truly she has, but she involved her readers from day one of writing her book, and not just pushing a book out and speaking. It did open doors for her to speak, but she's got this global movement going on now where the platform existed because 175 million women suffer from endometriosis globally. She saw that opportunity, and she saw that it was an underserved population. There weren't many books on that. And as you're writing, we're talking about writing as marketing. Do your research. What is it people are searching on Google? What is it I'm an expert at, or I can gain knowledge in and do interviews, interview other people and put interviews in my book and become a content subject expert. And that's exactly what Anya G did. So we're talking about telling the story, telling your story effectively, identifying who the leaders are on your topic. If you're writing about money, you know, you might want to interview Dave Ramsey or Clark Howard. If you're talking about relationships, you might want to interview Dr. Henry Cloud or Dr. John Townsend or Dr. Stephen Arterburn. These are some experts in their space. And so I'm writing a book for single dads, and I'm in the process of doing 30 dads, 30 days, and 30 stories to build the platform, because the guys are there. They're hiding out in their man caves. I'm going to find them. I'm going to interview them on my platform, and we're creating a movement around that. So what is the movement you can create? And in the process, tell the story, because stories are what are going to give your brand and your life mission traction. Disney always looked for a good story, and that's what we did, right? We went to the movie theaters and we watched the movie that was first a book, that was first an amazing story. I mean, the other day I watched Jungle Book, right? Mowgli, Bagheera, you know, great movie there. But that was a story that's thousands of years old from India, and it was passed down from generation to generation through oral traditions and folklore. And now Disney's made millions, if not billions, off of that. So what's your story? Let's share it with the world. We want to know what your dog is thinking. Start a photo album with your dog and the conversations you have with your dog when you're writing your book. People love that kind of stuff. All right, let's get a run in before the sun goes all the way down. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Are we on? Is this thing on?